Hey guys, what's going on? I actually wanted to quickly go over and check out TipeeeStream.com. What it is, it's going to be a brand new service that's going to be offered to multiple platforms that will do your alerts, kind of like everything out there right now, like Streamlabs and StreamJar and everything like that. The devs have started to get in contact with a lot of people, especially on the Beam side, because they just added Beam integration. So I kind of wanted to go through the website, be able to do a bunch of things there, and do kind of just like a walkthrough with you guys to see exactly what's going on with the site, how you kind of set up everything, what everything's going to kind of matter in the long run, and just kind of give you like a preview of what's going on. So if we actually go to the desktop view right here, as you guys see, here is the desktop view. This is the actual website, TipeeeStream.com. Now I accidentally mispronounced this. I have this said Tipsy Stream by accident, but I'm making sure that I'm not saying this the wrong way. As you see, the website is very interactive. The thing about it is the front, it says it's in Europe. It is made for the North America as well. Now, it does offer the Europe and the Euro and the United States dollar, so you don't have to worry about that. Everything is processed through a third-party program that will actually send you all your donations and your sub money and everything like that you do earn through it. If you notice that they do a lot of advertising in the front, so they do show you like how you do it, how the things that are action, you know, like the little things here. They show you, the fees that you could do for Tipeee. These are your, these are here your fees for what you normally pay for PayPal, and this is what Tipeee charges for you. So if you're looking to not use PayPal for a long run or anything like that, it's a good alternative. I can keep going down here, show you everything, show you the team. Look at these sexy people here. Look at all them. I like how it's a girl. So, and then they have on the bottom, of course, you can ask them questions. You can always send them email. You can always hit them up on Twitter too. Twitter, they've been responding like instantly, like zoomed right through. I'm going to go through the Beam integration. As you see at the top right corner, there is Twitch, YouTube, Beam, Hitbox, and this is the, I forget what it's called. I'm drawing a blank on Dailymotion. Okay, Dailymotion. So it has the 5 websites that it does support. So if you do go any of them, Dailymotion's one that I'm actually not too fond of. I haven't actually used it, so I can't tell you too much about it. But I can tell you about the other 4 that I've actually personally used. It's going to go really well with the interfaces of those. So let's go and log in here. When you log in, the first thing you click it, they're going to tell you, hey, Beam, we would like the permission to be able to use your email and to be able to set it up in your stream and take your firstborn. But that's another story. Here's your main little dashboard area that's going to tell you exactly what's going on. I don't know why I'm being messaged here. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, this is my main screen that's going on right now. This is going to tell you exactly what's going on with your followers, your subscribers, your donations, and your donations amounts for every single time on stream. Right now, it looks like it only has Twitch and Hitbox, but I think they probably are going to merge over to Beam because it does have the Beam thing as well. Actually, you can see right over here to the back right over here, you can actually see that there's already Beam integration because these are members of Beam that are over here. So I'm looking at my events and it's I got a couple of resubs, so those resubs came from Beam, so it's definitely working on Beam. I think you can actually mess around with it, so you can count the first month as resub. Minimum host amount, so you can set if you want a minimum host amount, so set it as 0 if you want just a default. And that's kind of like your for events in real time, so it would set up your things, like if you want the followers and stuff like that. I'm going to actually hit the follow too, so you can get the events. This would actually be really nice if you put it on off your screen, like if you put it on like a separate screen, so you're able to just watch it, or even if you put it on like a laptop, because obviously this doesn't need to be on your main computer. Let's say you're using a lot of your resources already, and you have a laptop or even like a phone or a tablet. You can actually put this on the main screen of that, and it'll work really well because, well, it will, let me go full screen here. It will allow you to be able to view and monitor everything that's going on with your stream during that time. I'm not sure why there's a little white bar here. That's weird. Okay, whatever. We'll just go back to the regular screen. As you guys are going through, it has everything on the side like usual, the regular everything else, but we're gonna go through all these little tabs here because I want you guys to see these tabs and what they can do for you and how you can customize it. Media player control is really cool because they do have the integration with the media player control. You can actually have people set an amount to donate, or you can set an amount to donate, and they can play videos for you. And you can set how much each dollar amount is worth, like in seconds and everything like that. So it's really cool there. Top donations, you can obviously manage that. Current session, please remember to manually reset your if you choose current stream, so you can reset all your, everything for your sessions. And I guess you reset it to be able to go to the next session. So right when you start off, you hit reset and you reset to the next one. Timers and countdowns. So if you have your little timers and countdowns configured that are going to show up in your screen, they actually have on-screen timers and on-screen countdowns, which are really cool. That's actually the way to do it right there, and you can actually monitor all this together. I actually really like this dashboard. It kind of shows it. I'm in the dark mode. You can go to the light mode too if you like. If you prefer the whiter version of it, I prefer the darker version right here. And here's my little notifications that tells me all the news. So when you like to add something new, like this scene creator stickies, or the media player, like they just added the 19th of January, that, or the darkness that they just added there, you guys get to see what they're doing with the updates. Actually, the stickies is going to be a really interesting one. So that's going to be really cool to see. So it tells you about the news when you click on article, it takes you right there, so you can actually have the little sticky mode here, which is really cool if you guys haven't heard about this before, but we'll go over that when we get to that part. So let's go to Scene Creator. Scene Creator is just like you would handle any other service. You actually have the scene, like the actual scene that you're on. So like while you're watching me right here, the window that we are in right now is called a scene. Scenes with these type of services can be managed over multiple scenes inside of OBS or XSplit. Or Infiniscene as well, because they do support Infiniscene as well, which is really good. If you guys haven't actually got to try it out, all three are fantastic. Just your personal preference on what you want to use. You guys actually can put it this scene onto every scene of your. I know scene is like said a lot here. You can actually use these onto multiple scenes on your OBS XSplit or Infiniscene to be able to just copy the settings. So let's say you have just a standard alert system for one of your scenes. So like this one, I'll go into this one. This is my standard right here. I don't have a ton of things set up. This is actually what's going to be set up in the future. But I have my live events up here, and then you have all your tests here. So you can actually like your creation tools. This is what you're going to copy here. Now, when you copy this, what you're going to do is you're actually head over to your OBS. I'll put this right here so you guys can see. You're head over to your OBS, and I already have it set up right here. As you see, you're going to actually do a add browser source. Okay, and I already added that, so my browser source is right there. So you're going to add browser source, and you're going to actually get these donations right here, or the scenes right here, and you set it to the size, the height, and the FPS of what you want. So that's it right there. And if you know CSS, I don't know CSS, so I don't mess with it, but that's how you kind of like you set up everything. But if you know CSS, you can use that as well right there. So as you see, I can add new things as I go along. I can add a hype train, I can add live events, I can add an alert box, I can add goals, stuff like that. And I'll let you customize this as you're doing a scene. So let's add an alert box here, okay? So now I'll pop up a nice little window here, and then I'll be able to customize my alert box. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw on my headphones real fast, because I know this is gonna get a little bit, I know it's gonna play some sounds, especially when I set this up. So as you see, the dancing cat is letting me know that Anonymous has donated $10 and it's take my money. So this will allow you to customize your alert box, and you can even name it. So this is the hey looky here box, which is going to be for your all my donations and followers and subscriptions and hosting and everything like that. So what I'll do is let's go with a portrait. You can actually change around what you want to do here. Let's say I want to do a big image, so I want to do like a dancing image like that. Or if I want to like, let's try this. There you go. If you want to do it right in the center, big image center, so the things in the center. Little image in the corner with a little thing like that. If you want to do that, something like that, a portrait, and then you just adjust that, which is kind of cool if you want to, you know. I prefer the dancing cat with the right behind with the thing right there. You can slide it from the bottom to the top, from the left, from the right, so you can like change how it comes in. And then you can slide how it comes out. So I usually slide it from the top, so it comes like from the top. Because I usually actually have my, if I can move my mouse here, I usually have my notification like right up here by where the bar is up here. So it just slides down, says what it is, and slides right back up into the stream real fast. So it's really easy. You can actually do font. You can change whatever you want in here. So if you want the Oswald, you can change it to a whole bunch of different fonts. They actually have a bunch of them, to tell you the truth. Yeah, let me show you real fast. They have a bunch of them, as you see. So you can change it to whatever you like, to whatever the font is. I like the Oswald. I think it looks professional. Line height, so you can actually like lower the line between. You can do whatever you need to do. You can literally change everything. It like gives you full customization. You know, text color, highlight text color, texture image. Like it lets you change everything. Text or text shadow, so you have how much shadows behind it. And then window capture, like the background color, so you can chroma key out. So when you pop it out, you can do that. Donations, as you see, you know, dancing cat is going to be what it's going to be. You can change what the donation message is, so you could be like, anonymous through $40. Animation, you can do a bounce, so you have a bounce in, which is kind of cool. Flip X. What's Flip X? Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. Pulse. Right? Rotate clockwise. That to me, just like, it messes with you. It messes with you a little bit. The Roland's kind of cool, but, you know. I can't even read the name. Oh my god, I can't even read the name. Holy crap. Swing? Maybe? No? Well, how about a wave? How about a wave? Like, I kind of like the wave. It's like a hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? The wiggle. Oh my god. This is like bouncing into each other. Or is it counterclockwise? Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, the flips. The flips, though. I'm gonna get the symbol bounce. The bounce, I think, is good. I think we'll do the bounce. I'm pretty sure I have the sound set up already. So you go, but if you do, if you don't, you can actually preview them inside here. So, I have my own thing set up, so sorry about the loudness there. That's the fanfare right there. That's what my donation sound is. Minimum amount to show on message, yes. Just whatever it is. Show donate message, yes. Donation duration. So how long it's going to be on screen. So 8 seconds. I usually keep it about 7 to 8 seconds just to make it easy. Text to speech. Really cool. They will read you it. Minimum amount to activate text to speech. Let's go with $1 just to make sure it's okay. Activate text to speech and then search speech after sound. Yes. Try that. Delay before speech 0. Volume 100%. Volume language. I'm gonna go with English. Preferably, please. I'm gonna turn this down because I'm sure this is super loud. I'm sure this is super loud, so we're gonna turn those down to 50s. Trust me, never keep it 100. You will deafen everybody in the chat room. I promise you. So, template adjustments. You can go with the messages margin. You can change in the margins. You can literally change anything. You can make it custom to whatever you want. And I think it's really cool to just kind of like. What I would probably do is I'd probably stream and come back, stream and come back, stream and come back. Now, this is something that I thought was really, really cool with Tipeee. The donation. Which obviously we use tips, which you can actually change it in one of the sliders I saw. But you can actually do graduation. What a graduation is basically if someone tips from one range to another. So if someone goes, let's say you set it at $50, you want like a completely different image with a completely different sound, with a completely different whatever. Okay, they can do that. What they're going to do is they're going to literally take my money. That's cool. Okay, there we go.
Take my money.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna be able to set up like different graduations for each one. You can keep adding graduations. So if you want like custom amounts, you can set that up. You know, like as an incentive, like you know, if you want like a 69 or something like that. You know, whatever your picks your fancy. It really is that. So if someone donates like a gigantic amount, like $100, like something like that, or $50, something like a big chunk, it's a different animation completely. You know what I mean? So there's that, which is really cool, and I will probably be setting that up, honestly. I don't like that sound. So guys, cover your ears for a second. I am going to choose this one. Okay, good, it didn't do it. This image though, I'm changing to, oh my god, look at these images. Look at the bouncing fat cat. There's so many cats. Oh my god, this is awesome. Look at all the images they have. Oh my god. This is great. There's pages. There's pages. There's so many pages. This is so cool. Oh my god, look at that. Interesting. Going to keep going. Oh, look at this. Sorry, I'm super happy right now. This is awesome. I'm actually going to upload my own fight. Oh, look, they have Overwatch and everything too. For all you Overwatch fans, look at that. For all you Overwatch streamers, look at this. They have their own Overwatch stuff, guys. Isn't that crazy? Backgrounds. Oh, that's cool. Like a loading. That's really cool. I like this a lot. Like I said, they put a lot of things into it. I'm going to actually upload my own things. As you saw the Beam logo there. I actually believe I'm going to have my own image here. We're going to go ahead and download our own image here. Just to make sure we have it. This is my image. This is my tip image here. I like the little coins falling. That's kind of like my thing here. So I'm going to go and download this. I'm going to save this up real fast, actually. We're going to save this up as this backgrounds. Okay, so we're going to go and save that up now. And now we're going to add that to our alerts, which I thought I had it. Did I have it? Did I miss that? No. Okay, maybe it shut down. I shut down for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Whatever, we'll just reset it. Okay. So alert box. So main alerts. Let's give it a name alerts. How about that? We'll just make it easy. Okay. Alright, so font, text shadow, let's go donations. I like to throw. I like that I said that. We got bounce, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Images, we will upload our own. Just to see if this is gonna work here, huh? Let's find it. I don't think it has one. Okay, for the purpose of this video, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna keep the dancing cat just so you guys got it. We'll figure that out on our own later on. Follows the same thing. Subscriptions are the same thing. You can do something different for resubs than you do for subscriptions, so it's a little easier. Text to speech, obviously. So text to speech would be like if they want to leave you a message when they resubscribe, which is really cool. This is cool too. You can use graduations for how many months they subscribed. So like you might be able to like, hey, you subscribed for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. You know, it kind of like lets you customize everything, like everything. It really adds a lot of it. Hosting, sound and images. So if you like, if they host you for a certain amount, you can have it differently. So cheering, same thing. Say cheering, same thing. And then themes, you can actually change your theme too as well. Cheering is the same thing as donations. You could have it the same way. So, but we'll leave that alone for right now. Goal. Okay, so goal. I'm actually going to go over most of the tabs in here. As you guys see, in here, over here is where all the tabs are. And you can actually like grab all these things from inside here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the scenes. I'm gonna go over all those tabs just in here, just to make it fun. Like just to like like okay, we can just like mess with it right in here. Goal. All right, so goal. So if you want to set a goal, your goal is what you're trying to get to. As you see right here, it loads up a bar. So you can actually have like a full bar. You can have a full bar. You can have like a compact bar. You can have a circle. You can have a half circle, and you can have a text, which is that, obviously. I personally like the full bar because it's kind of cool filling up. Obviously, change the text color, progression. Now you can change the color of what it's filling. You can change what the color text is. You can change this. You can change that. You can change everything. It really is. The customization in this is absolutely fantastic. Again, everything you want to change, you can change to. Now the goal. Types are follow, subscribers, donations. So you can have a subscriber goal, you can have a donation goal, you can have all these things, which is really cool actually. You can change your title, the progression message. Till. I would say till. Let's go till. So we do that till goal. Mount to reach is that. Your mount to start is 0. The starting date is here, and then the ending date, which is kind of cool because you can actually end it at a certain date, so it just disappears. Do not count new resubs or connect goal with current session. So if you active this option, your goal will reset if you restart the current session in your dashboard. Oh, okay. So if you reset the session, like let's say you have a session for that particular day, like let's say you have a sub goal, a daily sub goal, right? You can reset it and it'll automatically reset the bar, so you don't have to worry about like finding it or redoing it again. It'll automatically reset everything for you, which is really cool actually. Makes it really easy to do those. Here's a timer. This is the timer that will literally, it'll show up and it'll tell you how much longer you got until this is done. So let's say you're doing a goal for a trip. Well, this is how much longer we got till the trip is, or until I can book a hotel or whatever like that, which is really cool. Success. Now, this is really cool. I was actually really impressed by this. You can set where something will pop on the screen. The moment that the goal's reached, you will see something pop on the screen. And it will let you have that whole little successful thing, which is kind of cool. And then theme, of course, you can change the theme to what it is, change your theme around, see what it is. So that's kind of cool. We'll be messing with that later too. That goal system is probably the best I've seen, honestly. Top and last. New top and last. Top and last, I think, is, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be your donations, your subscribers, your cheers, or your followers. It's going to be literally a little bar that's going to show you exactly what's going on, who was your last, who was your top, anything like that. You can update it too, so you can change whatever the texts are around here, the layout. Now the layout's kind of cool. Let me show you guys real fast. With the layout, you can actually choose, with content, you can actually choose how it works. So the current range, so you can check with current range, look at all the times that you could do it. Current year, current month, current week, current day, current hour, 365 days, which is the last 300, which everyone's like the current year, 365 days is a year. But no, current year is literally 2017. 365 days will be like a year ago, and then tomorrow will be a year ago from tomorrow, then the next day will be a year ago from that day. So it literally progresses as you go along, so people start dropping off. So if you do the last 7 days, people are like, oh, well, the current week is this week. Okay, well, that's cool. That means that's Sunday to Saturday, 12 from Sunday to midnight to Saturday is the current week. Last 7 days is like today to last Tuesday will be the last 7 days. So now tomorrow will be Wednesday, so it'll be tomorrow till last Wednesday. So that's kind of what it goes. It just it progresses, so you can kind of like keep it going, keep progressing along the way, which is kind of cool. Number of events to show, you can do 100 events, which is ridiculous. But if you want to do 100 events, that's cool. You can show donators messages, so you can have little messages there. Scroll to the left, scroll right, scroll down, scroll up. This is cool, okay? Scroll up. Look. You can literally make a rotating list for yourself, which is cool. A lot of services don't allow this. Sorry, I scratched my ear. You can make it go faster. You can make it go so fast that people can't read it. 1, 7, 5, 4, 3, 5, 6. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. So I usually keep it at 3. I'll keep it over here at 3 and make it nice and easy. You know what I mean? So, but that's really cool. Layout is the same way. Font. Everything you want to do doesn't add anything new, but because you are literally doing that. Maybe the item space is a little better. Like you could literally go like this, which is a little better scrolling up. Personally, I think, but whatever. Themes, they actually have a set theme, but again, you can program your own themes in there, which allows for a lot of customization. All right, counters and totals. Counters and totals. Okay, so these are built these are kind of like the tops and last, but these will literally count in a mass. So view tops and last as individual recognition. View the counters and totals as like a general consensus of what's been going on for the stream. So, $10 donated, 10 followers, and 5 subscriptions for this stream. And it's a good way to keep track of what's the progression of the stream, and what's been going on for this stream. And then you could like reset it and just do the next stream, stuff like that, which is really nice actually. It makes an overlay, especially in my case where I try to keep the overlay very minimal, and I try to keep like a overlay completely off the screen. It makes it really easy for someone like that just to kind of like give the information when you don't need to. So straw poll, obviously with some websites, some of the streaming services, you already have a polling system, but This is a really good alternative for the ones that don't, or for the ones that want to run a different type of poll system. Like they like their own poll system, or they like to roll, they really, really like straw poll. Well, here you go. Built in on the screen, you can do your own straw polls right there. It's built in, it just goes straight to your screen, it goes straight to your overlay, which is amazing. Like the way that they time this, and you can put timers, you can do that thing. The way that they said this, or the way that they set this up, this is such a good idea, because it literally gives you the chance to do that straw poll and then watch live results. So if I want a straw poll to say, you know, how awesome is my shirt? You know? Oh, that's insert URL. Sorry. So you can insert the URL so it's easier to do that. Or you just create a new one. Write your question. Here you go. How awesome is my shirt? Really awesome? Dude, awesome? Can you say awesome? Then create. Okay, so we're created. Now we're created. Okay, there you go. Straw poll's there. Really awesome, dude. That's awesome. Can you say awesome? Okay, so we have the poll. We have that there. So we have the poll. We have it ready. Now watch. Okay. Now watch this. I'm sorry, I gotta sign out. I'm gonna sign out of Steam real fast. I don't know why I had Steam up. I'm doing a video and I'm on Steam. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Usually I have Steam off. I forgot to turn it off. So let's do that. We'll do this. There we go. Let's just do it for fun. Create widget. Okay, and the widget's down the stream. Okay. Now look. See, look, and now it's on the screen. It's actually on the screen. Now, as you see, the responsive is a little bit off, but not by too much. It's probably about like a second or two. 1, 2. Oh, there you go. So there you go. There it is. I'll put it over my face right now. There you go. Now you can't see me, but as you guys can see, I mean, that's not awesome. That's so cool. So, and now they can vote, and the timer's going, and obviously you can resize it if you don't want that big. Well, actually, that's not very good. Wait, what's that? There we go. Okay, that corner one. Don't use that corner one, guys. That corner one's not very good. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now that's about as small as I can get. So how awesome is my shirt? I'm pretty sure you could probably work on the size. You could probably change what the size is like, with the layout. You know, the text is huge and everything like that. Yeah, you can change it. You can change it all. See, you can change it all. That's cool. So, font weight 300. Yeah, you can change it all. Okay, so, but that's that right there. Are you sure you want to roost? Yes, I do. Okay, so that's straw poll. I love that. That's awesome. All right, so live events, which I have over here right now. This is the live events, guys. Live events is kind of like that little ticker that you have in the corner that like scrolls up whenever something happens. So let's say that I had a new follower, okay? Let's say I had a new follower here. Let's go into live events. Let's go into the live events real fast. And since I have my, oops, let's say I have my, you know, I already have my thing active. Like I already have Tipeee on already. So let's test this out, right? Okay, so followers, events, no donations, everything like that is set up already. So what we're gonna do is scene tools. Oops. It's running. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're going back here. And what we're gonna do, we will do, find it real fast. We will go here, live events. My live events, okay? Now, we will simulate a donation. Okay, so that's my sound effects. All right, so let's simulate a donation here, okay? So that was obviously the donation going. You're like, oh my god, what the hell's going on? Oh my god, my ears. All right, so let's simulate a donation, okay? Let's go with a $1 amount. Top left corner, right there. See how it pops up right there? Goes, hey. Now, the cool thing I have set up here with this part is, with these type of things is, this is actually going to disappear in a little bit. So you'll actually see the bottom part of it disappear, but the top part is going to remain. The top part is going to be the top tip of the day. So if I like change it to $100, you'll see the top is going to go there, and there we go. Now it's $100. Now the top is $100, and now it replaces it. Now, as you see, the most active event is going to be right there. It's going to be right there. It's going to literally have the brightness to it, and then the next event that's in line is going to be right there. That's going to be a little darkened out. That is made through a lot of things, y'all. You literally can just do all the layouts. You can actually change all that stuff here. If we go back to the scene creator, so you guys get to see here. We go back to scene creator, so you guys can see all the events and everything that you guys want to. Okay. So that's kind of what you want to do here. Now, the thing that I have right there, as you see, now look, it disappeared. See that? It went away. That's again going with my personal preference of not having a huge overlay or huge other things. Now, whenever something happens, that thing will reappear. I have it on a set timer too, where it'll pop up randomly here and there. So, as you see, I have everything set up here. I do need to turn on resub. Oh, this isn't mine. Sorry, this is a fake one, real fast. I do have resubs on, obviously, like that. But you can do top donation, which is to show the top donation above the list. The top donor is bound to your current session. So your top donation of that time will be there, and you can activate it, and it will literally be, like I said right there, on top. Your top donation will never move. This way they get proper recognition for being the top D of the day. But you still get the flow as well, and you can actually have the donation add up. So let's say people keep donating. Let's say he donates $5, then he donates $4, and then he donates $3. It's going to say $12 up there, not just $9 or $5, whatever. So donation, obviously, donations. We changed the tips. You can change the tips back in the main screen. I do need to do that as well. Everything you can customize it by what it says, what it's going to say on there. Hosting, everything. I mean, literally, it is completely customizable. Your layout for everything. The events icon, even the icons when it happens, like you could change your icons to a completely different thing. So when it pops up, you don't have just the heart or the star or anything like that. You have like a custom icon that's made for you, which is excellent. Maybe put your emotes in there. Just saying, it's a really good idea, guys. Like this is literally the Rolls Royce. If I could ever talk, the Rolls Royce of streaming apps. Like it really is. It's doing a great job. So that's your live events. You guys know about the live events. I'm sure everyone has seen it. Chat box. I have talked to them about this yet, and there's an upcoming feature where they're going to try to get the chat where you can have multiple chats in here. Right now, for the restreamers, you guys will have to use it for different sources. You'll have to put a different chat on there for different sources. Restream.io has one that you can use if you guys want to do that. But otherwise, you can customize your personal thing. Twitch, Hitbox, YouTube, and Beam are the 4 right now. As you see, when you do select it, it does specialize into it. So Twitch usually has those little icons in the corner. If you go to Beam, it does not have those icons, as you see, because Beam doesn't have it. It has this the little person, like the little circle. Now, usually, if you go to YouTube, it changes how it's made as well, because it's different laid out. And if you go to Hitbox, of course, it's laid out differently as well. You can change how your chat is, how much visibility it has, if it shows your Franker emotes, your better TV. Better Twitch TV emotes, your display timer. You can show the bot messages if you want to, or you can get rid of the bot messages, which is kind of cool. Get rid of the bot messages, you don't have to worry about that. Your badges, if you want the badges to even display. Let's say you're on the Twitch chat. Let's say you don't even want the badges. No, I want a basic chat. I don't want badges. I don't want anything like that. Or you can just put them all on. Bam. Same thing with Beam. I think they're working on Beam. Honestly, they just integrated it, so I'm sure that badges, there won't be badges there, but I'm sure that like names and colors and everything like that will be implemented. With this, of course, you can change how your animation, like where your opening animation comes in, so you can pop in the center, so you just literally pop, like that, which is cool. Change it however you want. Very easy. Bottom is top. You can kind of change how you want. You can from the top. So see, there you go. Now it comes in from the top instead. Alignment, you can change it to the right if you prefer. So if you put it in the bottom right screen like I do, it will come into the right instead, which looks a lot better, especially with design like that. It actually is a lot better. It kind of lines up the scene. Text, shadow, window capture, same things. Themes, same thing that is in every other one. It just lets you customize everything. Hype train. The hype train. All right. So your hype train is literally Your hype train is literally like the train that happens after something happens. So like if you get a subscriber, then you get another 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 subscriber. That's your hype train. You're active. Like it's gonna pop up when things start happening. So let's say here. So here it is, right here. Okay, different images can select the higher train goes, and the countdown, the selected message will be selected. So here it is. So when we start the hype train, it's literally like, okay, I want this to be, you know, I want the graduation to be, once I get 5 subs, you know, a weird image pops on the screen after the hype train's over. You know, like thank you subs for everything or something like that. Yeah, you can do all that. Working with this hype train, it takes a little practice, but this could be a really cool tool for those streamers on, especially on like resub day, like when you know that you got a lot of subs on one day and you're ready to do another round of resubs. This is something that you could do that could really give them thank you and really like eliminate a lot of the noise and background, that stuff that's going on with your stream, but still say, hey, I appreciate you, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. This is one of the ways to do it real fast. It's really cool. So let's do like play at 10. Let's go play at 10 seconds. Here we go. So like you have to count. Okay, there you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 reached. Yeah. See, so you can do that. That's kind of what hype train is. It's really cool. Info slider. I already have info sliders here, which is cool. As you see, I'll put my social media slider up here. But guys, this is a tool you want to use. This is a big tool, guys. This is a tool that I will put here because this is big. Like the social media slider that I have right here slides all my social media in, which is really cool. Obviously, I don't have it going on right now, but this slider is like something you want to set up. So let's say I'll hit the new info slider. Okay, you can literally set it up to whatever you want. They suggest social media right off the bat. So you can slide it in. They have all your major things here. They don't have Beam yet, but they should very soon. Should probably tell them about that too. But yeah, the sliders here, you'll see, you know, it will have things like Pinterest, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. And you do custom, so you can add your own things to it. So layout, you know, the same thing. How the slide comes in, where it comes in, how the animation is. Themes as well, your layout, how your font is, what font it is, font weight, everything like that. Your slides are the big thing here. What the slide's going to say, what the slide's going to be, how it's going to be, and if you can actually enable and disable. So let's say you're doing special events, their sliders can be enabled for that event and then disabled until you do the events again, if you ever do the events again, stuff like that. So those info sliders are something that is really useful. It's something that streamers have paid for in the past, which is something that I've even paid for in the past, and I never used it. I paid, you know, $10 to get an info slider, so now you get it for free. So timers and countdowns. Countdowns are exactly what it sounds like. You're gonna set a timer on the screen. You know, let's say you're doing like a 12-hour stream and you're like, okay, dink, there you go, go, time. Or let's say you're doing speed runs right here, guys. Speed run. There it is. Speed run it is. So it's kind of a nice little tool to, you know, change it up, kind of like figure out what you're going to do and time things. You can obviously you could do chrono up, chrono down, current day and time. You can even do it current day and time, so you could have like a timer. Countdown, you know, countdown time. Here you go. Damn, there you go. From 5 minutes, there you go. It's like an event possible. And then I go event countdown. This is kind of cool. This is something I want to show you guys, for especially for the people. This is something really cool for the people that are doing the events that like what I'm going to be doing. For €1, which obviously it's set to euro right now, but I'm gonna set it to the dollar. For €1, 120 seconds will be added to the timer. So 2 minutes will be added to the timer for every $1 that's donated. And then for every subscription, 120 seconds. So you can, like, for every new subscriber, the chosen amount of seconds below will be added to your cooldown. So you can, like, add time to your stream as you go along, which is really cool as well. So that's your timers, and then you can, like, your scene tools. So you add images if you want. If you want to put an image on your screen, if you want to overlay text, if you just want to put some text on the screen, there it is. All your usual stuff. You want to put on a frame, you know, if you want to start with your frame, like frame an internet source, something like that. it's a really good one. So let's go back to the dashboard here so you guys can see. You can also check out your subscribers, which I'm not going to pull up because that's kind of, I keep that kind of personal information. If you do need anything else, here is everything. Here's your text files for your desktop. So you can, download all your text files. You can download everything that goes to that. Also, a lot of tutorials happen here. Your tool, look at this. It's a desktop tool. It's a desktop-based program that generates text files of chosen events in your stream. These files can be chained and via events on top donor, sub-goal, and last can be shown. So you can actually do all that stuff, put it all on your computer. So it's a little easier to keep it. Here's the actual thing right here. Look at this. TipeeeStream tool. The TipeeeStream tool is a desk-based program that generates text files. There you go. See, so that right there. So this is TipeeeStream, guys. If you're not following them, hit them up on Twitter. They are excellent. If you're not using them yet, it's great for especially multi-streaming. But it's great for even if you're using just one site. It really is a fantastic site, and I hope that I got to go over everything. If you guys have any questions, I am at HeliosOO at Twitter. You guys can message me anytime. You hit me up at Discord. I will answer any questions that are going on right here. If you obviously my Beam right now is not active, so you guys won't see it. If you guys do want to follow on Beam, it's beam.pro/HALIOS00. All that stuff is really good. So yeah. So if you guys, that was TipeeeStream. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to make some more videos of this for other things, but I hope that I can learn some tips of the trade in here, and maybe make some videos to help you guys out with your streams later on, alright? Alright guys, keep streaming. Thanks for everything. Peace.